From the time our ancient ancestors began walking the earth, ancient symbols have been etched into stone, leaving behind mysterious markings on the landscape. These works of art have survived the test of time, their meanings not fully understood, their creators long forgotten. Today we'll explore 5 of the most intriguing ancient petroglyphs from around the world, each with its own secrets and untold stories. In the U.S. state of Utah, the Sego Canyon Petroglyphs tell a story of indigenous cultures, their sacred symbols carved into the rock. Across the globe in Gibraltar lies Gorham's Cave, where ancient drawings offer clues to the lives of our distant ancestors, possibly the last of the Neanderthals. Further south, in the Pyrenees of France, the Niaux Caves hold exquisite examples of prehistoric art, revealing stunning depictions of animals in motion, works that seem to breathe life onto the walls. Then in Australia we'll visit the Wandjina Rock art, which includes mysterious stories and drawings that have been passed down through generations of indigenous people. And in the mountains of Italy, Valcomonica boasts the largest collection of prehistoric petroglyphs in the world, with hundreds of thousands of carvings that stretch back thousands of years. Join us as we investigate these mysterious works of art, uncovering the stories they hold and the mysteries they've yet to reveal, on Fireside Unsolved, Episode 143, 5 Mysterious Ancient Petroglyphs. In Sego Canyon, Utah, there is an extraordinary collection of ancient artwork, paintings and carvings etched directly onto the canyon walls by indigenous peoples long ago. What makes Sego Canyon so fascinating is that its art spans across centuries, created by 3 distinct cultural groups: the Utes, the Fremont, and the Archaic peoples. Each left their mark, telling stories through their unique artistic styles and mysterious symbols. The first section of the canyon walls features artwork attributed to the Ute tribe, Native Americans who inhabited regions across Utah, western Colorado, northern New Mexico, parts of Wyoming, Nevada, and Arizona. A striking feature of Ute art is the depiction of horses. This crucial detail helps date their work, as horses were introduced to the Americas only after 1493, when Christopher Columbus returned on his second voyage and brought them across the Atlantic. Before that, horses were entirely unknown to the indigenous peoples of North and South America. On another wall, petroglyphs attributed to the Fremont people tell a different story. The Fremont culture, which thrived in Utah, Idaho, Colorado, and Nevada from the 1st until the 14th century, was a pre-Columbian archaeological culture named after the Fremont River in Utah. The Fremont's artwork, scratched onto the canyon walls, features characteristic elements such as longhorn sheep and anthropomorphic figures with trapezoidal, armless upper bodies, and some facial definition, including having mouths. Intriguingly, their heads are often adorned with elaborate headgear and jewelry, offering a glimpse into their rich cultural expressions. And lastly, the final wall showcases paintings in what's known as Barrier Canyon style, attributed to the Archaic people who inhabited this region thousands of years ago. Barrier Canyon style is characterized by ghostly figures painted without arms, legs, or facial features, evoking an eerie sense of mystery and wonder. Dating back as early as 8000 BC and lasting until around 1000 AD, these ancient artworks span a period of roughly 1500 to 4000 years, and possibly even older. Across the road, the remnants of a long-abandoned coal mining operation serve as a stark contrast to the ancient art. On these canyon walls, now enclosed in barbed wire, even more mysterious ancient works can be found. However, these have suffered the unfortunate fate of vandalism and target practice, a reminder of the delicate balance between preserving history and the passage of time. Thousands of miles away from Utah, on the southeastern face of the Rock of Gibraltar at Governor's Beach, sits Gorham's Cave, one of the final known refuges of the Neanderthals in Europe. Discovered in 1907 by Captain Gorham of the British Army, the cave was named after him when he etched his name and the date of his find onto its walls. Since then, Gorham's Cave has captivated archaeologists, offering a fascinating window into the distant past. A major breakthrough came in July 2012 when researchers uncovered a set of crisscrossing grooves carved into a ledge about 100 meters, or 330 feet, from the entrance. Arranged in two groups of 3 long lines intersected by 2 shorter ones, these strange markings were found beneath a layer of undisturbed sediment filled with Neanderthal stone tools. Archaeologists estimate that the sediment and tools could be at least 39,000 years old. However, attributing the markings to Neanderthals remains a point of contention, as experts struggle to establish a definitive connection. Despite ongoing debate, Joaquin Rodriguez Vidal from the University of Huelva has characterized the engravings as a form of abstract art, arguing that their creation represents a significant cognitive milestone, something once believed to be unique to modern humans. To better understand their origin, scientists conducted experiments using replica tools to recreate the scratches on similar rock surfaces. Their findings revealed that producing the grooves likely required at least 300 strokes and an hour of meticulous work. The markings were strategically placed in a prominent spot, ensuring they would be easily seen by anyone entering the cave. Some theories suggest they served as territorial markers, signaling ownership or occupation, while others speculate they held a deeper symbolic or communicative purpose. Whatever their intent, Gorham's cave continues to fuel curiosity and debate, standing as an enduring testament to the complexities of our prehistoric ancestors. In the foothills of the Pyrenees, in southwestern France, the Niaux Cave sprawls across nearly 9 miles of underground passages, sheltering some of the most remarkable Paleolithic artwork ever discovered. Experts believe these paintings were crafted by early hunter-gatherer societies between 15 and 17,000 years ago, offering a rare glimpse into their lives. Located deep within the cave's complex passages, the majority of the petroglyphs and artwork in the cave are far from the entrance, suggesting that the artists deliberately chose remote, hard-to-reach spots for their creations, perhaps for ritual or ceremonial purposes. The careful placement of the paintings in areas with very little light only adds to the mystery of how these ancient people were able to complete their artwork. Further complicating the puzzle, the cave lacks many artifacts that could provide context, leaving the cultural background of the artists largely unknown. Among the most stunning of these artworks are the paintings found in a room named the Salon Noir Gallery, a cave chamber named for its striking images. Among the many remarkable depictions, one peculiar drawing stands out, a shape that some have speculated could resemble a spaceship or UFO. This curious image raises even more questions about the relationship between the artists and their subjects, leaving the true meaning of the artwork a tantalizing mystery that continues to defy explanation. Found in the Kimberley region of Western Australia are the oldest depictions of the Wandjina found in the country. Wandjina are revered cloud and rain spirits, deeply woven into the spiritual fabric of the Wandjina Woongur cultural bloc of Aboriginal Australians. For the Mawandjum community, the Wandjina and their artistic representations are not just relics of the past. They remain a vital and active part of their cultural heritage, intrinsically connected to their traditions and beliefs. The distinct style of the Wandjina rock art began to emerge around 4,000 years ago, following the end of a prolonged drought and the onset of a wetter climate. Characterized by bold strokes and vivid colors, black, red, and yellow on a white background, the Wandjina figures appear either individually or in groups, positioned to fit the contours of the rock surfaces. These depictions are often accompanied by symbolic elements like the rainbow serpent or yams. A common feature of these paintings is the portrayal of large upper bodies and featureless faces, with eyes and a nose but no mouth. According to Aboriginal tradition, this absence signifies their immense power. The Wandjina do not need to speak, and if they had mouths, the rains would be endless. Encircling their heads are bands or blocks of color, thought to represent lightning emanating from their transparent helmets. To this day, these sacred paintings are considered to hold profound spiritual power, demanding the utmost respect. To ensure the continued presence of the Wandjina, the indigenous people of the Mawandjum community participate in annual repainting rituals, not only to preserve the sacredness of the art, but to also guarantee the arrival of the monsoon rains, ensuring the continuity of life and culture. Within the province of Brescia, Italy, lies one of the world's most mysterious and awe-inspiring sites, Valcomonica. Home to the largest collection of prehistoric petroglyphs ever discovered, Valcomonica earned a well-deserved place on the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1979, a recognition of its profound historical significance. Estimates suggest that between 200,000 to 300,000 individual markings have been etched into these stones over thousands of years, with some of these carvings stretching back more than 3,000 years, offering us a rare glimpse into the distant past. Though most of the petroglyphs are considered prehistoric, traces of more recent engravings can be found scattered among them. From the Roman period through the medieval era and even as late as the 19th century, the carvings themselves are as varied as the time periods that shaped them. Some seem to be random, an abstract collection of lines and symbols, and some scenes appear to capture moments of great significance. Religious ceremonies, hunting expeditions, even epic battles frozen in time. While we may never fully decode or understand the messages left behind by those who walked this land so long ago, Valcomonica will continue to captivate those who learn about its incredible history.